I'm at Shine Light 7. Welcome, you guys. I don't know my. Welcome, you guys. This is a 21 plus reading. Raw, uncut, unfiltered. Raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, comments can be left in the comments section below. This is a general reading along with a collective reading. It will not resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, check out some of the other videos in the playlist. And before you leave, may you subscribe, like, and share. Hit that bell notification along with that thumbs up. This reading will be about the divine feminine, divine masculine, self-deception in the head. Let's see where his head is tonight on this Sunday, Monday morning. Sunday night, Monday morning type of action. Let's see where his energy is, you guys. Let's see what we got. Going with the divine masculine in this energy. This right now energy, that is. See what his life's doing. So that's things of life. So let's see what's life bringing him, what's life not bringing him in this energy. Let's see. Look like he want to go deaf right now. You know, here now we got to talk about tonight. Look like, but we're gonna get some information. See what's up. See things you shouldn't say to your husband in there. See what's jiggling. What's jiggling, baby? Things that you could use that could use a good cleaner. All right. So see what his motions is like in this energy. Friendship might be in the friend zone in this energy. Also, persevering. He's persevering through the situation. He needs a little bit of courage right now. Oh, there it is. Guilt. He feeling some guilt right now. Guilty as charged. But you are innocent until proven in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney, is what they trying to say. So somebody might have to go to court. Somebody might be charged with something in this divine masculine energy. Let's see who animal we got out here. Tiger, lion, banish loneliness by reaching out to special friends. So he might want to reach out to your divine feminine in his energy because you might be that special friend. He want to stick his nectar, his beak in your nectar. He want to be that. It's the rodeo show. He want that rodeo show. He want to ride you like a stallion in that rodeo show. I got group sex up in here. He might be already having sex with a lover. He got nasty sex ideas. He got planned for somebody. I don't know who, but we gonna get to the bottom of it. Show is. Let's see, you guys. Let's see. The bridge is over on some things. Passion is still looming in some things. But we're going to put it on the table and see what it is. Got me? We're going to see what we got going. It was very hot today in my area. So, yeah, we're getting into that spring, summer season. Prom season might be starting. You might have just got your hair did, your nails done yesterday. Mother's Day is coming as well. We got those charms. We're going to get those out a little later in the segment. Alright, we got that Queen of Wands out here in this energy. Any cards you see on these tables I have that have their own messages and their own meanings, like this supernatural deck, they run in wands, no, bones, pentagrams, blades, and goblets, okay? For all of the signs, fire, air, water, and earth. They run in that order I told you. Sexual magic is also out here. See where they are sexually. They still want to hold you tight, bring you close, squeeze on you, love on you. Still want to do all that. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands talks about, you know, he still want to get some of that loving. They still spying as well. There's some things that you still need to talk about in this energy. Some things is plain to see. Somebody is getting hot on that cocaine. Somebody is getting. Somebody also is daft in the head. Okay, I don't know if you know what that is. Daft in the head, extremely attractive woman, a huge line of cocaine, a idiot, daft in the head, a little grip on reality, and a cigarette. Coffee, soda, tea, cigarette. That was back in the day when you could smoke in the casinos. Okay, y'all, let's get on around here to this side of the table. Welcome, y'all. If you're new to the channel, if you are just coming in, make sure you hit that like button and say hey. Say hey, girl. Don't be shy. You can ask questions in this reading as well. Super chat is available in this reading as well. Oh God, y'all, I can't even see y'all. Can y'all see me? Let me move this back like that. Sorry to yuck the thing around like this, but there we go. There we go. Oh, y'all gotta be able to see the table. Okay, that should be good. All right. Hello. Welcome to the broadcast. Okay, so make sure if you want to ask any kind of questions, you can add them in the comment section below as well. Somebody wants to reconcile in this energy with divine masculine. Is self um self deception in the head. So he's deceiving himself in some way, shape, or form in this energy. Also, one of these divine masculines might be at rock bottom, as well as they might be a headache and a loss in this energy as well. Okay? Clarity of belief. So, whatever they believe in this energy to be true is what they're going to go with in this energy. So, this headache might not be just, this might have been a headache that they've been having for a minute now. Also, the 10 is in this energy as well. Reconciliation. Eight of blades, eight of swords in this energy is talking about that blinded and complacent to the energy in this energy. Hey. Hey. So yeah, let's keep moving, you guys. There's a lot of stuff to cover in this divine masculine. He might be dealing with a prostitute, so the karmic might be in this energy as well. We're not sure, but we're gonna see what they doing, what they got going. Let's see what they got going tonight. It's the after dark. I didn't put after dark because you know not everybody watch this at after dark, so it's just to find out what we got going in this energy. Okay, y'all, see what we got going. Okay. And I told you the supernatural deck is on the table as well. The supernatural deck is about folklore, mythology, and symbolism. It's also talking about life, death, fate, and versus free will, over a family, over and over to save the world, to self-discovery in this energy. The heavens as above, the hell so below in this energy. This is stay vigilant and watch out for monsters, individual roads, harrowing journeys to discover the destiny. And this is also watch out for monsters. Yes, watch out for magic and watch out for demons. That's that devil energy as well. So you guys, let's get started here. Ugh. Sorry, y'all. I had to open the drawer so I could get the other cards out. My gosh. This little corner is packed, okay? So, yeah, the Queen of Wands is out here. The Astronaut is out here. And if you didn't catch the beginning, you might have to catch this when this is off. I'm going to pull a little bit now. And I pull a little. Nope, I'll do the dice. The dice say 3. It's a third party situation still. And it's somebody that thinks about themselves. In this energy, selfish. I'm selfish. Up, back up. They said we're gonna walk and think, walk, think, and then they said that we're going to from and fly. So we're gonna fly from some things in this energy as well. Okay. So we're gonna be walking and thinking. So divine masculine, divine feminine is out here walking and thinking. So everything you see is him walking and thinking in his mind what he done, how he did it, getting, how he schemed and did some things to you in this energy. Okay, so let's talk about it. I'm gonna pull, let's get in his head too. I gotta get in his head to see what he doing. So let me get in his head with my alchemical vision tarot. Let me get in his head a little bit and see where he at there. And then we can keep it pushing. Right? We can keep it pushing. These are really oversized cards. So I want to pull these. And then we'll put the rest of them over top of it. Alright. So, yeah. So bear with me, you guys, while I shuffle this just a second. Divine masculine, self-destructive, in his head type of energy. Okay, this is what he's in his head about. The 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is in his energy. And 8 of Swords over here is at the top of the deck. Over in the supernatural energy, it's talking about a woman. It's showing me a picture of a woman. And it's also talking about him being blindfolded to the truth in this energy. He's being blindfolded to it. He's thinking about some things as well. But he's also walking blindly to the situation in his energy. He has his swords in the ground, not moving, stalemate type of energy as well. But, as it stands, he's still not making much decisions in his energy. So where it says that you went deaf, go deaf. So he went deaf on some things, meaning he's not listening, he's not seeing, he doesn't want to see it. Okay, you know, get $115 parking ticket. So this might not be a good week for him when you get a parking ticket. It's never a good day, you know what I mean, for divine masculine. So divine masculine might be having a little rough week. Things that could could use a good cleaning. So some things he might be washing his car this week. He might be washing out some old thinking that he been doing lately. Some of that old thought pattern. Maybe seeing the truth in some things, maybe. But it's what it's saying that he went deaf to that. But it's going to be a small number that's going to get a ticket because it's only 5.5%, and it's also talking about parking. So he been sitting too long. He been in the same spot for too long. The parking ticket. So that means you've been in that same spot for too long, and now it's time for you to make a move. And that's the Misery Loves Company as well. So we're gonna add it all in here as well. So we're gonna see how miserable he is. We're gonna see what's making him miserable and why it's making him miserable and why he's having self-deception in the head. Okay, so that's what they're talking about. Bacon is outlawed, so he don't believe fat meat is greasy. So he got a fat head and he don't believe nothing. Okay, that's what it also tells me. And then you look like he ain't moved so long that they didn't repossess this car in its energy. Okay, so divine masculine is definitely not having a good week this week, and it's a large number on that 61.5%. That there is somebody over a half percentage in its energy. Hey, black and beautiful. Hey, girl. Hey, and he is, not having the best week so far coming up in this week. He's not. Okay, he done sat too long. He done went deaf. He was blinded to the truth. He didn't, now got his car repossessed because he ain't using it. He just sitting still. He ain't doing nothing. Okay? And he don't believe, they said bacon is outlawed. Okay? So that means that they didn't ban having bacon. And if they do that, I don't know, a lot of people might go crazy, even though in the Bible say don't eat no swine. It's poison and all. But, some people still eat it. So, and they can't eat food without it. And then at the top of the deck, it say lost wallet. So he lost some money in his energy as well. So he's losing some money. Okay, he's losing some money. He might have lost his honey messing around with no money. No, it don't make money. It don't make dollars. It don't make sense. Ain't that what they always say? Ain't that what they always tell us? It don't make dollars. It don't make sense. All right, you guys, let's keep it moving. So he got a couple of little things, little minor things though. With him going deaf, it's a lot because when you're not listening to what's going on or what the divine is telling you, what your spirit guides is telling you, you could find yourself in these type of, you done sat too long with $115 parking ticket. He done sat too long. He done wasted too much time. He got a fat head. He don't listen. Okay. Get his car repossessed. Okay. That means he ain't paid the bill on it. And it did tell him that his wallet got stolen, got lost or somehow, whatever the case may be. But he got to get himself together. So let's talk about what's making this person go deaf. What's going making you go deaf, divine masculine? Please tell me what's. Got a couple telling me you want to go while you going deaf. All right, he going deaf because the Queen of Swords stood up for herself, something that was admirable. He stood up, okay. And the third rear wands, the three people that he had passion for, some bird bitches or some bird person or some bird chick, third party situation. Some woman, let's put it that way, because it's representing a woman in this energy. But it could be any energy, just to let you guys know. On the parking, he sat too long thinking about some woman. Okay? What? About what? About a union, about a four of wands, about a union between two people, one with another, a blonde head or a dark head, or a white one or a black one. He couldn't make his mind up. Okay, which one to take? Okay, give me one more on the repossession of the car, and he gonna walk and think about this kind of stuff. Walk. Okay. One on the cars repossessed. One on the bar repossessed. All right, so that's the Three of Pentacles. About some union, about some contract, about some situation, person, place, or thing, about his pentacles, where he's been grounded at, where he's been, planting seeds, and I see fruit on the tree. So where he trying to make things fruitful in a relationship between two different people. That's why he got his car repossessed, because maybe he overspending in one place versus another. That's why he's blinded to the truth in his energy. We're going to his subconscious mind to see what's going on. And then he's the Page of Pentacles. So he got very small money in his energy. Very small. The money is very, very small. All right, so let's talk about what's spinning in here. What's making his head spin on this Queen of Swords? What did she say? What did she do to make him go deaf on the situation where he gotta go and get mad and walk away and think in this energy and fly and from in this energy. So what's going on in that energy on the Queen of. Alright, I'm not gonna take all of those. So, but at the top of the deck, I'm gonna say it's the 10 of Wands, about something that he wanted to grow. He wanted to grow in this energy. Okay, with the Queen of Wands. But what happened? Why didn't it grow? What happened? Why? What's spinning in it? What's making it spin out of control? What's making it spin out of control? The 6 of coins. The 6 of something that he been breadcrumbing, something that he been giving to something and not giving to the other. But this is what's making it spin out of control with this Queen of Wands. Okay, this is why he's the gone deaf to the situation. All right, so why he didn't sat too long and got a Parker ticket now in this situation? Why he didn't sit too long? Why he been sitting so long until he got a Parker ticket? Or he could have been somewhere and got a Parker ticket. But in this energy, it's saying he sat too long. He sat too long in a place. He sat in a long place, and then justice came and, balanced the scale. Like you either move or lose in this energy. Okay? You got justice came and said, listen, you got to move in this energy. Somehow or another, you're going to have to move yourself. Because if you don't, this 3 of Wands, the passion that you got for this person and this union, you know what I mean? You can't idle here. There's no stopping, no standing in this energy. You got to move. You got to keep it moving or go. Or speak up. She said speak up because she's the Queen of Swords. That means she wants you to speak your truth in this energy. So that means you ain't spoke up about what you wanted or what you needed or what he needed in this energy at all. Only thing he spoke up about was that. That's the only thing he spoke up about. But 7 of Wands, wanting to come in and give you a hug and hug on you and get close. That's what he said. But then when he get close to you, this is what he want to do to you. He want to cut off a lock of your hair and control you and, making his mind and be thinking about all kinds of different things that you could be doing or was doing with another person or a new lover or about an ex, because it say X at the top, say 11 at the top, or 9. Okay, so he thinking that you was. I look at that as an X. A 10 is an X, and a 1 talking about itself. Okay, so you was an ex-lover, and then when you get there, then it's gonna be this kind of stuff: bondage and temptation and lust and freaky stuff. That kind of stuff going on there in that energy. That's what's going on there. You know what I mean? The main thing that got me is when he want to cut your hair out. He came in like this. Okay? I want to hug you, squeeze you, baby. I'm glad to see you again. But when he behind your back, yeah, I got her now. But this is what he going to do when he get you there. Okay? Cut your hair off, trying to control you. Passive aggressive energy. Try to manipulate you. Be a deviant. And then after this, we're going to get the deviant in it. Okay, so then it's talking about the lovers. So it's talking about he don't believe that fat means a greasy, that, one person ain't better than the other, or he believes that both of them is good. Both of these lovers is good on the 4 of Wands. He want union with both of them. And he probably has been with both of them. You or another person or some other people and you. Okay? Okay, on a repossession of his car. Because now he done overspent and he don't have enough money to take care of the things, his car. You need your car to move around. Okay? So now they talk about the moon. This is why his car was repossessed, because the 3 of Pentacles. He was given to too many things. Had a wife, a girlfriend, a mistress, a booty call, a hookup, or all kinds of different stuff. And this is why the moon came out. The moon came out, and now we're going to figure out why he got his car repossessed. Okay, now it says because some lovers was there involved in the situation. Some more loving was happening. Some loving was happening. Some love making, doing nasty. It said on the bottom of the deck, it said that it was some nasty sex ideas, triple X ideas that was going on in this energy. And they was talking about that rocket, extremely attractive female, a huge line of cocaine, a idiot, daff in the head, a little grip on life, a cigarette. So coffee, soda, tea, cigarette. Remember that prostitute came out? I think when we was shuffling up, I think the prostitute did come out. There she is, her prostitute, And the Hermit. The Hermit came out here as well, I thought. Where was the Hermit at? I thought I saw him. Hmm. I did see him, I thought. Okay, that's what we got, the prostitute and the hermit now, along with somebody speaking out, the advocate. So he gonna advocate for the things that he really do want, but the stuff that is too hard to obtain, the advocate ain't gonna advocate for it. He gonna go to what's more easy, like you know, like the queen might advocate and say, "Oh, I need you to be this, and I want you to do that, and I need you to get your money up and not your funny up." And then he like, "Well, she said that I gotta get my money up and not my funny up, but I'm still a student in her class, and I use her as my mentor. She mentors me to be who I need to be in this energy, and I like to use her as my liberator, okay? Imposing your own training over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints in this energy with the liberator. Then we got the mentor out here enabling um, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, impairing false instructions. So he can't do anything because he thinks she got false instructions, like, oh, I can't, you know, you know, she's supposed to be here to, you know, passing on the wisdom and refining a student's character. So she's supposed to be here to refine my character, but she ain't over here. I don't have the ability to, to allow to her to move forward in this energy because I ain't getting my money up. I know I sound like a remnant, but I gotta get it, y'all. It's coming to me. All right, so the student here, he's a student, and in this energy, there's tests and there's lessons to be learned in this energy as well. Tests and lessons. Then we got the queen out here with the queen of swords over here under he goes deaf. Remember, he wasn't listening to her when she first came out. Like, he ain't listening. He went deaf. He blinded to the truth. He blinded to the fact. He's a stalemate in his energy. And then he was talking about his six of pentacles, about his little bit of money, about him putting stuff on a pedestal, giving it to this, giving out to that, and not doing the things that he should have been doing for this queen because it came right underneath her. Okay, and on the parking ticket where he stayed too long or sat too long, if you stay anywhere too long, the port authority will come along, give you a ticket. Okay, and now an advocate. Now he want her to inspire you to put compassion into action. So she was like, "Well, put your money where your mouth is. Okay, stop playing around. If you want to be with me, you got to do what you got to do. Ain't no finance without the romance or something like that. I forgot how I go. And then this is embracing negative causes of um committing to cause for personal gain. So he was looking for this person to advocate for him, but he was only looking for her to do stuff for him so that she could, do build him up in this energy. Prostitute. I'll prostitute myself. I'll be a hoe for her. She give me a place to sit, give me some food, and give me a roof over my head, and I'm good. Okay? And then I'm the hermit at the end. I'm the hermit. Okay? That's what he's talking about in this energy. But I don't like how he came in here. Like, this is how he came in, like, oh, I want to talk with you. I want to be with you. But then he got his mind on two different things where he says that it's the bacon was outlawed. Okay? I don't like how he got two different people here in wanting a union with you. Then he want to come in and be like that with you, and then he want to come in like that and act like that. This is the putting his words into action. This is what he want to do, control you in this energy. Okay, that's what the book said. That's what the card said, right? That's what they said. So at the end of the day, he still wants to control you in whatever way, shape, or form that he can. Okay, in this energy. Okay, and then he gonna move thinking about all kind of foolishness. Then he might get mad at you and try to hurt you. Okay, bondage and temptation. Okay, that's when it came in. Okay, so make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button as well. And at the bottom of the deck, we got that chariot. Then he want to move back out. So you want to come in and go back out. In and out energy. You don't need that, divine feminine. You don't need that. You don't need that. And let's see what this karmic is doing on this other woman. I'm going to just pull one or two on her because the Queen of Wands is out here. You know what I mean? And they said a very sexy woman. No, what did they tell me the woman was on the rocket? on the rocket. This is the rocket. This is the astronaut going to rocket land. You know, because he do, you know, and also they spying. Make sure you let you know they ain't just spying. They spying and looking. Okay, they ain't just spying. They ain't just looking. A woman is looking with glasses on. She don't want you to see her, and he looking with his eyes, looking at MFers. They looking, and they out here as rats, so they'll look and run away. They scurry off, small-minded. Okay, let's see. I got the wheel of the year. So this is how this gonna wheel in the year with him and her. Let's see how it's gonna wheel. All right, they said that's the three of chalice, three of cups. They're gonna still be celebrating in this energy about this union with these two different people. The four of wands. They're gonna still be. This is what they're gonna still be celebrating with her, with three of them, three other women, and this is the ace of swords, and that's the truth. Okay, put that at the bottom of these lovers. Okay, and then they got the two of swords. Okay, that's talking about they're gonna cut it off at some point, but the ace of wands here, now I'm passionate over him now. He's still passionate for him. All right, so let's see. That's what that talks about. All right, so let's see what the supernatural energy is in this energy before we get to the deviant. Let's see what the supernatural energy is with him going bald, not paying attention, sitting too long, got a fat head, and then he also got his car repossessed. All right, so let's see on the supernatural what's causing him to go to just be bald, go bald, and not listen, and can't, you know, find his way, and just so self deception in his energy. What's the self deception? Why is he still walking and thinking about this same stuff over and over and over again? They're saying that it's giving me the 10, no, the 9. The 9 of cups, a hope and a wish that things that he could start listening again, because he's a student. You want to listen again, but it's hard to teach somebody with a fat head. It's hard to teach somebody with a fat head. All right, so let's see on the why he sat too long. Why he sat over there and 30 of wands with his passion over another woman, and then he wanted justice with it. He wants justice with the third party. He wants to keep them all. All right, the pentacles. He wants the 6 of pentacles came out here twice. So now we have the 6 of pentacles. Did the 6 of pentacles came out again before? No, the 6 of coins. So 6 of pentacles on the queen of swords is the 6 of coins, 6 of pentacles. All right, and then we got the 6 of pentacles on the supernatural. This is the reason why he sat so long, because he was given to too many things. He was things that did no longer serve him, things that he put on a pedestal, things he took and be like, oh, I'm gonna mess with you, then I'm not gonna mess with you, but then I'm gonna come back and talk to you, bolting off type of energy, but with putting a death to it and reincarnating type of energy. I won't want it no more, but then I'm gonna come back later at a later date and come get it, or put you on a pedestal and leave you standing there, like, you know what I mean, and you wondering what's going on. So that's what the Parker ticket was for, like sitting too idle too long. Okay, you're doing too many things, you know what I mean. Come back and feed the meter. Okay, don't just stay gone. Okay, come back and feed the meter on the lovers. Come back and feed the meter. Come back and talk to me and tell me what's up, what's going on, what you got going. Come back and talk to me and see what you got going on the lovers, on the ace of swords. Come back and talk to me and tell me what's up on the why your fat head ain't got nothing to say. Okay, and then we're gonna move off on the chariot. You might be in an Impala. Okay, then he gonna come back. This is why his Impala got impounded. He was moving off, doing too many different things. His Impala got the secrets. All right, so reason why his car got took when he was moving off. All right, so let's see why his car got took and his wallet got lost. Remember, his wallet was still lost at 40.5%. Okay, all right, let's see. Then he got burned. They told me I saw he got burned. All right, so this is talking about the 5 of swords. This is him looking over his shoulder about some things that he did or wasn't doing. Okay, let's see. Fall asleep on the beach and get 3rd-degree burns in the sun. So this shit burned him. He got burned by somebody in this energy. He might have gonorrhea. He might call it STD in this energy. All right, and they said that's the stop there. That's it. The car's turned over. So that's it. The sunburn. So he lost his wallet and he fell asleep on the beach.
and got third degree burns. So telling me that, third degree burns is deep burns, okay? Something burned that deep, okay, on the third party, third degree, third person, place, or thing, okay? In his energy, he lost his wallet, okay? Over the seven of swords, over some sneaky shit, sneaky person, place, or thing, over some sneaky situation. That's the moon. And then we got the emperor. Then he's standing in his truth. He's telling you what he did. Okay? That's what he said. Put that down. Over the Queen of Wands. Now, remember I told you when we first came in, we had the Queen of Wands over there on the Green Witch. That's on the Karmic. And that's when I pulled these cards, and it told you that the third party cellist was the fathead was over the Karmic, along with the Ace of Swords. He was going to speak his truth about her. Okay? And here she is. Okay? So look, I got to clarify for you, let you know what we doing. Exactly what we doing. Okay, with divine masculine and his self-deception in his head. Okay, this is the reason why. Okay, somebody else, you might not know, but I'm telling you tonight, this is why. This is why he's in his head. Okay, so that's what it is. Now let's see what the secrets is. Let's see what they done though. Let's put these down here. I'm gonna put these down here. Can y'all see these down here? Probably not. Let's see. All right, let's see why. Let's see who these different people is. When he charioted off and he moved off, he came to himself. Let me see, y'all. My damn bra slipped on my shirt. All right, so let's see what came first. Okay, so he came out last. Okay, all right, so the Five of Swords came out, which meant that he was looking back over his shoulder over some things. That when he went deaf over it, right? Remember he went deaf, and then he came back and said he went deaf. He moved off because, you know, it was something that his past that he needed to go check on. All of them six things he had on the pedestal. Go back and check things that no longer serve him. Okay, so maybe some convenient sex or for convenient lover. We're gonna find out right now. See what he got to say. Let's see what he got to say. Because it's a triumph for lies, y'all, in this energy. It's a triumph for lies. Sorry. It's a triumph for lies is in here, along with revenge. So somebody's trying to get some revenge on him as well. They might have casted some black magic as well. This is the walking and the think. Okay, the self deception in the head of the divine masculine in this energy. Let's see what else he talk about on the looking over his shoulder. That is, you're too good to be true. He always tell us we too good to be true. You too good to be true. He can't believe I can't take my eyes off you. You always too good to be true. All right, look, you play too freaking much, divine masculine. You play too much. You wanted to come back and talk, right? He wanted to come back and talk to you, and now this is what he's saying. He's saying you're too good to be true, right? I can't take my eyes off of you. This is his page, that page energy, that page of pentacles energy. You too good to be true. I only got a little bit of money, okay? Nine of Wands. I'm the wounded warrior here, okay? And the Nine of Pentacles. I want to build my pentacles out of stone, okay? But I'm still gathering them with the squirrel there, okay? The Four of Pentacles. I ain't walking away and I ain't leaving, head or heart. I'm staying. I ain't going nowhere. Okay? But guess what? I'm so toxic and so evil, I can't. I mean, if you willing to stay and be chained to all this third party situation I got going on down here, you more than welcome to stay, boo. But guess what else comes after that? Death. It's a death and a rebirth. It's gonna be over. Okay? You ain't gonna want to stay in this. The King of Cups gonna come and he gonna be emotional. He gonna be too emotional for you to handle, divine feminine. And then justice gonna need to be served in this energy. Okay? You gonna have to balance the scales in this energy. Okay? And then he gonna have you back down there, Six of Pentacles, begging for some more stuff. If you let him stay, you gonna have you back breadcrumbing, you juggling, giving back to somebody else, and not you, and not then to another, and giving here and bowing here, and you know. And then the Page of Cups comes back out. Very little emotion. That narcissism, narcissist, that deviant, that manipulator, master manipulator. Okay, share fantasy. Okay, whatever you'll go for. If I could get over on you with it, I am. Because guess who I am? I'm the devil, and I devil do whatever to kill, steal, and destroy. That's what I do. That's what I'm about. Okay? Let's get it. That's what he's talking about. We gotta go, and then here he is right here. 10. 10 of swords, carrying a heavy burden. Right here on the deviant on the top. We're gonna get him in a minute. Just give me this right here. See what he talking about. You're too good to be true. So he wanted to come to you and talk to you and tell you about, he didn't tell you about the third party though. I had to ask about the third party, okay? He didn't tell you about it. He said he was in, he said, this is what he said about the fat meat with his fat head self. He said, I know divine masculine, but listen, this is what you told me about the union you wanted. It was between two women. This is what you said about two different women. That's why you said fat. You said bacon was outlawed. Might not want a girl with a big butt or big boobs. You might not want a fat girl. You might want a skinny girl. I don't know what you want, but you told me it was about lovers, and you told me that it was about the Ace of Swords. You wanted to tell me your truth about it. Then you told me that you wanted to come and talk to her. I want to talk to her about it. All right, talk to her about it. Then you told me once your car got repossessed because your money was small over here on the Pentacles, okay, you still came up with the Six of Pentacles, still giving to something else that you was like, still giving to something else. You wasn't, really, really giving out much. The apple, the fruit you could eat from this garden, but you can't eat from that garden. Okay, so you was eating from the wrong garden in this energy. Okay, you was eating from the wrong garden, the garden of Lilith or the garden of Eve. I don't know which garden you was eating out of, but you was eating out of it. Okay, and then on these, so at the top of this, this says this is the moon and the secrets. So it's about an X, it's about a 5, and it's about a third party at the top. Okay, in the situation, to me, in my eyes, when I'm telling you what's spinning in this situation, it's talking about an X. It's to talk about a transformation on a third party to me. That's why he moved off, because there's bunnies in this energy. Look at that, little bunnies. That means fertility was in this energy. Okay, a woman in this energy, some type of woman, and lies about her. Okay. Then you moved off. All right. Now talk some more. Talk to me and say what else you got to tell me about the Seven of Swords, the sneakiness. What was so sneaky? Why you couldn't tell her from up front? Why you couldn't tell the divine feminine up front before you walked and thought about it? On the third party, three of spades. Trigger me once and see. So he got triggered by the third party, or triggered by you, divine feminine, one or the other, and he had to go. That's when it became sneaker. You said something about it, you mentioned it, and he had to go. Look, third party again. In red, though, this is what made him mad. Okay, actually, she tries to impress me, but no. So she tries to impress you, but nope. No, but you still went with her, though, on the Emperor. On the Emperor now. That's him talking about himself now. Standing in his truth. Underneath the truth. On the Ace of Swords. Under him having a fat head. It's under the same thing. Okay? So now at the bottom of the deck, under the chariot on your car getting repossessed, payback's a bitch and I got what I deserve. Okay? So you got what you deserve. So you think. You are not the judge of that. The devil done gave you debt collection. So he came in and collected debt of, toxic things. So now we got the Ace of Wands here about passion, though. You still got the passion here in this energy. Some passion is still in it for something, person, place, or thing. But you never know what it is because of the triumph of lies. Okay? So now let's see what the deviant done really did. Really. Now, let's really get what he done on the Nine of Cups. So the hope and the wish that he went deaf about, but he wanted to listen to, but he didn't. Let's see. Let's see what he didn't listen to the Queen of Swords about. Okay, he should have. On the walk and the think, the from and the fly. Okay, let's talk about it. Talk about it. On the Ten of Swords, on the Go Death, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Six of Coins, and the 10. Okay, so it was the Queen of Cups in this energy. The Queen of Cups in this energy, somebody that's emotional over him in this energy. He went deaf because somebody was emotional over him. Somebody told him, oh, I love you. I want you to be with me. We won't be together. Somebody that was emotional for him. He didn't say that he was emotional over them. Emotional didn't come until he got to the page after the devil came out, after the death, after the rebirth, after the new thing. He didn't come in with nothing new until after. So this woman has emotions for him, but he don't have emotions for her. So let's talk about the parking ticket and talk about the Three of Wands, talking about the um justice, because some justice had to come in there where he had to balance the scale, because it probably was getting too hot with the Four of Pentacles, holding on head and heart. He wasn't walking away from it, but he still said, trigger me once and see it. So that's why when he was sneaky Seven of Swords, walking away, doing different things, left where you didn't have no contact, where you were separated, or distance was there, okay, where time crawled, or time where space where you didn't talk. This is what he was doing, okay, where he was parked idle somewhere where you didn't know, and he got $115 ticket, okay, and probably your car. That's what they tried to tell me. Okay, so this is the Four of Wands. So this is the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands came back out underneath the same thing that he been doing. Where did it go? Right here. Four of Wands on the fat meat. This is why. On the 7th. This is what he was sneaking off doing to this union. The two what he couldn't decide on. This is what it's telling me. So what he couldn't decide on is this. This is what he couldn't decide on. Okay? The Four of Wands versus the Four of Wands. Okay? This is what he said when he said the fat meat wasn't greasy. And I asked him who was the Three of Chose on the third party situation. Right here. Between two different parties, two different people, three. Now we have 5 people. So now if the conflict don't come out, 5 of Wands don't come out, I'm just letting you know, like, it's gonna be some conflict with too many people involved. We got 4 Wands here, 4 Wands here. This is the deviant in it though. This is the cunning, the manipulation, the entanglement. This is all of that right here in this card. Okay, talking about it. Okay, that's what it's talking about. And then he got that third party. They celebrating and, getting together and all that kind of stuff. But this is where he was the 4 of Pentacles, where he wasn't walking away from it. Head, heart, he wasn't walking away no kind of way. And it's, he wasn't letting it go. He would move on, but he didn't completely let it go. Okay, so then what he wanted to come and talk about? What did he want to come and say? Let's talk about the entanglement part. What did he come to say to make you feel like, what did he say? What did he come and do? All right, so it say he came and did 2 or 3 different things. He said that he came in as the Ace of Pentacles, that he wanted to have big money, but the big money, the dragon, he slayed the dragon, but he ain't get paid. Meaning he slayed her, he did it to her, but he didn't get no pay out of it. It wasn't no payout. Okay, then we got the 6 of Wands, but he did get victory because he did get something out of it. Okay, that's the deviant talking. All right, he did get something. Meaning, you see all these hands touching this wand? See all them women holding their hand out here on this wand? He did get victory. He got service, supply, and sex. Passion. That's the thing I got. On person, place, or thing. Okay? That's how it works. We work with projection. We work with shared fantasy. A narcissist, this is the things that they go with. Then they send a flying monkeys to you and look over to see what you've been doing, what you ain't doing, and how you are doing them. Okay? So then when he got to his car being repossessed, okay? When he got to his car being repossessed or giving too many things, giving here and losing his wallet, and then he, got a sunburn from it, so that means he got heartbreak in there somewhere, okay? And then he got the moon in here. He had some secrets, and then he moved off. So let's find out what the deviant did in the moon, like under the moon, why he had to go so fast. What happened? What happened in that? They saying this. They said because the Queen of Wands was out here, but she was out here from the start. This third party situation, she was out here from the start. She was out here. She was out here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, he was romancing her. No romance about the finance. He was romancing her on the 2 of Cups. They was having a relationship. They was doing things together. They was being, whatever they was being, whatever devils do together, whatever entanglement they do. Whatever they do. And then he was sitting there acting like the Page of Cups, like he was over here at the bottom, Page of Cups. Very little emotion, though. He ain't had no whole lot of emotion for the Queen of Wands. He ain't have a whole lot of emotion for her. They was hanging out and partying and celebrating with the fat with his head with being having a fat head, but about bacon being outlawed. But the celebration was just what it was for supply, service, and control. Okay, sex, whatever that may be. Remember we got that over here. Remember when he came in, this is how he was, and then he wanted to do this once he got there, cut your hair off and control you and be passive aggressive and do all that kind of stuff to you. Okay, and then he wanted to think about it, hermit, go off and retreat and think about the things y'all did do, or think about other lovers that he been with. Okay, of bondage and temptation of that type of sort. Okay, you can put it all on the table now because that's what we did. We put it on the table, but then he's sitting up here guilty. Okay, I release my beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So it ain't growing him if he's sitting here like this. Okay, you know, we ain't getting nowhere because it's, you know what I mean? We got to release the tension in this energy. Right. We got to release the tension. Okay? We got to get something of this out. We can't, just, we got to keep swinging in this energy. I got to keep swinging with different lovers. You know what I mean? Different lovers. Okay? Different lovers. Then I come back and I regret it. I'll come and say to Divine Feminine, okay, Divine Feminine, I know I was wrong for the things that I did the night before. But, okay? Hey, Barbara, this is Shirley. You know, I know that's my man, and I love my man, and you might get somebody to call you about that. But at the same time, Divine Masculine ain't caring. He don't care about nothing. Nothing or no one. Why not? Because he got selfish gain in this energy. Very much selfish gain. I'm gonna gain supply, service, and sex if it kills me on this message, okay? On this message, okay? A boating off. Is that a boat? No, that's a bird coming in. My house, I know in my higher self that is wrong. All right, let's see what he know, okay? What summons him back in on? Now you might gotta go to court for something. Like I said, somebody might have to go. You are guilty. I mean, you are innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. You have a right to an attorney. I don't know the rest, but but you might have to be summoned to do something, okay? But then I told you he wanted to play the wounded warrior. I'm the wounded warrior. I ain't do not victim mentality now, okay? On the fat meat, on bacon is outlawed, on his fat head, okay? And then he gonna tell you the reason why his car got repossessed, because he lost his wallet, he got sunburned, on the beach, laying on the beach, sleep, and got third-degree sunburn. So he got burnt by a bird bitch on the repossession of my car. Okay? Okay? All right, that's why. And then it's going to tell you the reminder. This is a reminder of the things that he did. So when he come back trying to play like he ain't do nothing, or play victim, or play, things you shouldn't say to your husband, oh, you shouldn't say that to me. I'm just here learning. You are my mentor. You my liberator. You supposed to just enable me to have wisdom and teach me things. All right, so tell me about this message you want me to know about. Spirit of family. So he went deaf because the family part of it. You might have a family with him, and if you don't, maybe you have some other family members that was in it, that had their 2 cents in it, that said, oh, he's not the one, or blah blah blah. You might have somebody, family member, spirit family, that sees his ways and says it's a no-go. Okay, some spirit animal, spirit family said no, his ways is not equally yoked in this energy. So tell me about the parking ticket where he stayed too long, sat too long, idle, whatever the case may be. What did he do? Okay, this is his smoke and mirrors of courage. So he got some smoke and mirrors reflection back to himself about the things that he was doing, about the third party and the situation, about triggering him, and he was going to leave, see you in that energy as well. Talk about the having a fat head and these two people in this union, because he got a union here and a devilment and a deviant under the entanglement, and then it comes right back up under under the how he how he manifested this union of two different people, along with trying to play the victim in this energy. All right, so tell me about the victim. How? Why? All right, so this is an invitation in this energy. Invitation meaning that he was, trying to see which way was going to work either way for him, meaning like what was going to be the best option. Okay, what's going to be my best option in this energy? Okay, on a companion in this energy, on a trap. So this companion gotta be convenient where I ain't gotta worry about too much on the challenge. It can't cause me too much challenge in this energy. Can't be a challenging situation because I can't deal with nothing that's gonna be challenging because I'm a stallion in this energy. I'm here for sex. I'm in here to, you know, make that bedrock. I'm here to, you know what I mean, Cowboy City. I'm here to, you know, speak your passion aloud and defend those whom you love in word and deed. So my word is my bond. I'm gonna be as colorful as I can about it. I'm gonna be a parrot because it's gossip in this energy. So other people is talking about what he's doing. Here's the our higher self with the eagle, bald eagle at that. And this is talking about the eagle. Create your vision. So he was creating his vision, being a cheetah. There go the cheetah right there, cheetah. Talking about the decisions once made will be followed by unwavering actions. So his actions won't be following his what he do, how he act, what he do. It's gonna be opposite. So if he's showing action, it won't be action to make the relationship a commitment. It won't be to, come back home. It'll only be to squeeze you and then control you. That's what it'll be. Okay, and then he gonna be somewhere off resting and retreating, hermit somewhere, thinking about doing this to another lover, bondage and temptation. Okay, that kind of thing. Okay, that's what it's gonna be like. So you could gallop in, but it won't be the kind of galloping you looking for. Okay, it's gonna say let sunshine revitalize your soul and color transform your world. So he gonna come in and talk all this good game. I'm gonna talk about it, but he ain't gonna be about it because it's gonna have unwavering decisions in it. Is what it said to us back there on on the cheetah, didn't it? But it's gonna be unwavering actions on his cheetah action. Okay, so you gotta put all these atonements together and let you know, like these are all personalities. So say if you got a horse personality, you got a parakeet. That means he talk too daggone much, or he don't talk enough, or he just use obscene words, or whatever the case may be. These are all atonements. These are all personalities. When we use these atonements out here in these cards, that's just to let you know. And then what else he got over here in the back? He got that rainbow. So he really is trying to be colorful. But then when I get the rainbow, it's also talking about in divine timing to me. Divine timing, divine messages from the above, letting him know his downloads and synchronicities that he needs to be, he ain't on the right path. The path he on ain't of the straight and narrow. It's up and down and round and about and too many different things at that time. So, he needs to, ground himself on the 64, on the 10. I mean, because there's witnesses to this stuff. You know what I mean? That they seen them together. Somebody saw them together in this energy. Because now he wants to come and reconcile with you. You beautiful to him. You're beautiful. And now you are a blessing to him because you might have his children in this energy. But he also wants forgiveness as well in this energy. And to be happy with you in this energy. And then he's also talking about the family. The family came out here on the superior, the spirit family. Okay, he wants to have love with you, and it might be because of retrograde as well, because we are in retrograde for a couple of days, couple of weeks right now. But at the same time, it's up to you because these are cycles that repeat. And are you willing to go through the same thing after this divine masculine gets in, tells you all the things that you wanted to know on the walk and the think, and the fly and the firm? If he gonna do the same repeat things that he used to do on the nasty sex triple X ideas. So he's still gonna have that nasty triple sex ideas, like where he gonna be wanting you to do all this different lust and temptation, but just for that only. It's not for a commitment. It's not to be a family man to y'all kids. It's not to, It's just a triumph of lies because all of the energy is coming in as pages. Page of Pentacles, page of Cups. Okay, it's not. And where else? And then he got the Queen of Wands over here, the Queen of Bones over here. He's still bagging her. He's still bagging her. So, and then he loses his wallet and he got burnt by her. So I told you, like I said, it might be some, STDs up in there too. So y'all gotta be careful about that. And some cards turn. So you botch a big job interview. So he might have lost a big job. He might have lost his job in this energy, botched it. Meaning he got a bad rap on it. You leave your mic on while pooping and everybody hears you. So he shit on the job, beat it, meaning he didn't put his best he didn't put his first impression wasn't a lasting impression when he went for the job interview. Unclog your Twitter with your bare hands. So he was playing in it. Well, Emperor came out. Now I ain't gonna say he didn't come out, but this is what he says about the Emperor, though. So if you, okay, you don't want him in if he ain't in the Emperor mode, okay? Listen. So the Emperor came out with, actually, she tries to impress me. Nope. So the karmic is still trying to impress him, even in his Emperor mode, even in that. Because when he came out, I don't know if he came in late or came in, but I'll show you really quick. Okay. So he came under when we pulled it out. He had the bacon is outlawed. So that means like he got a fat head or, bacon is greasy, So it came out with that. You just got here. Okay, I'll bring it back for you in just a sec. All right, so it came out with the wands. It came out with the wands. So he had two people that he was interested in having a relationship with, two different women, right? And then I asked, I said, so who is it? So he said it was I pulled out on the witch because at the top of the deck when I shuffled, it was the Queen of Wands. And then it was the Queen of Wands as being the third party in this energy, right? So I said, okay, cool. We're going to find that out. And then we moved down just a little bit. And I said, so what's spinning in this energy? He said, this is what's spinning in this energy. He said it was the lovers that was spinning in this energy, right? And I said, okay, cool. And then I said, okay, so and then he told me it was the Ace of Swords. I said, okay, he want to speak his truth about the lovers. These two women that he's with, he wanted to tell me about. And I said, okay, great. Then I said, okay, he wanted to go to the divine feminine. He wanted to come to her and talk to her, right? And I said, okay, what you want to tell the divine feminine? He said he wanted to be about his pentacles in this energy. He wanted to be about his money. He wanted to slay the money, slay the dragon, okay? So he slayed the dragon with this karmic, but she don't got no money. Okay, you just slayed the dragon. He just slayed it, meaning slayed it with no pay. Okay, because he still got victory in it. When he got victory in it, he got victory with these women that's holding on to the wand. Okay, so there's not just her as the karmic, but I could get supply and service and sex from anyone that's convenient like her, is what he knows in his mindset. So then I said, okay, great. So he came out as the wounded warrior. I'm gonna play victim in this energy, okay? I'm gonna play victim on this situation because I'm gonna initiate this stuff. I initiate what I want out of these women, right? And then he told me at the end, he said, I'm the emperor though. I am in my truth. But actually she tries to impress me, but no. So that means he's really not interested in the karmic, but he ain't also interested in being committed either. Okay? That's what it's telling me. Because right now it's talking about he lost his wallet, so he don't got no money right now. His money is down here because it's coming up as the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So he's very emotional about not having no money. But then he also falls asleep on the third party. Okay? On the third party on the beach, right? So he got wounded by the karmic in this energy as well. He got wounded by her, something hurt him, and he was feeling some kind of way. So now at the end, he was looking for his car being repossessed. All right, we got to his car, and why that got repossessed, okay? Because he was over here giving to so many things, different things, person, place, or thing, giving to different things that didn't serve him in this energy, okay? It didn't serve him. He wasn't doing what he was supposed to do, lost his wallet, lost his job, went to a job interview and botched that, okay? So he's just having a bad week this week, okay? He's just having a bad week. And hopefully next week, when he come around, and then he wanted to boat off in the chariot. He had to go, he had to get out of here. Yep, and the controlling came in right here. So this is where he came in with the controlling. So he came in, he wanted to squeeze you or squeeze her, and then he wanted to control. He wanted to cut a lock of your hair off, and then he wanted to go back and be Mr. I'll think about it later, and then think about who gonna treat me like this. Okay, who gonna do that to me? And we do this, because you and him might do this, but him and her do this. It's toxic and all that. Okay? So he ain't really come in. He came in like that. But this is what he gonna do once he come in. Be controlling, be, not his highest self. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Hit that thumbs up as well so that you don't miss the next upload as well. So we'll keep going, y'all. We'll keep going to see what we can find out in this energy as well. Because he's sitting here blinded and complacent. It's a triumph of lies. So let's see what the modern witch got to say. What the Queen of Swords got to say about this going deaf on her, getting a parking ticket, having a fat bacon is outlawed, and a car is repossessed on the walking and the thinking. I say, what you want to do, Divine Feminine? What you think should happen now? She said, okay, I know. On the family, I know he juggling. I know he juggling some things. But I too am blinded to the truth as well on the Eight of Swords. I too am blinded to the situation on the Shaman of Courage. Give me some courage to not be so blinded to his ways and his energy. Talk about him initiating the stuff. All right, tell me about what he initiates, how he gets all of this stuff by playing victim mentality. Oh, the pity game. Okay. So she said the Six of Wands about that victory he wanted. About him being outlawed and wanted the bacon being outlawed. The Nine of Cups, she said he wished he didn't do that kind of stuff. Okay. She's sitting here with her arms folded. She said this is the stuff that keep me up at night about him. Okay. Along with the Knight of Cups. And I'm emotional over him. Okay. I'm emotional. He won't speak to me at all. And yes, keep going. I know him can't be fooling me. And yes, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And okay, on the companion. So what do you feel about the companion that he's with right now? Let's see. So it's judgment. So whatever happened. They could go to their grave and rise and go to their grave over this situation. So she feel no ways about it in this situation. She said, I'll be in my divine masculine energy if I have to. I'll be my own emperor in this energy. Okay. I'll be my own emperor. Okay. I'll be IND. Do you know what that means? I got my own house. I got my own. Okay. So we got our own stuff. Okay, that's what you mean. You standing in your power in this energy. Doesn't mean that you masculine, because this is causing you heartbreak in this energy as well. Okay, so that's what it says about judgment. Okay, you're gonna be your own divine masculine, and remember, God is our man. Okay, and He will provide us a man anytime, because He already sits high and looks low at the people that come and go in our life. He already knows who's good, and He has one design just perfectly for each and every one of us if we don't have one. Okay, but we just got to keep our eyes open. Then say we're gonna reconcile with Him, though, doesn't mean that, because you're beautiful on your own. Okay, you're beautiful. You are a blessing to yourself. Self-love, self-reliance, self-worth, self-value, and have forgiveness in your heart and surrender all of the information. Surrender. Tries to do black magic, and I don't think that's. Yeah. Okay, so the black magic is part of the evil eye and part of the, you know, energy. So if you sleeping with him, I would stop. Like if you sleep, let him sleep with you and go back to the karmic. So that's how he can siphon your energy and take it back to somebody else. So and then you wondering why you can't grow and your goals and get to your journeys and things that you want to do and manifest is because he's ciphering your energy. They call them energy suckers in that energy as well. So you want to be very mindful of letting people cipher in your energy. You know, sex is a way of transferring energy as well. So you might want to, be very mindful about, you know, okay, yes, yep, okay, y'all. That's how our divine feminines is supposed to be. We waiting on our real man. Okay, because these divine masculine be coming in disguise. Look at that disguise he came in. That's a disguised divine masculine. Okay, or a divine karmic masculine. Okay, actually she's still impressed. She tries to impress me. So if she's still trying to impress you, okay, after this long, so she not going to impress you ever. Okay, she not going to ever impress you. All right, so let's get some more over here about what they doing. Let's see what they doing, what they got going. Divine fat masculine also could go both ways in this energy. He could be not talking to you because he like men and use women as a decoy. I don't know if that's the right word, decoy, but he might like men in this energy and use women as a like when you as a front man, I guess they call it front man. When you put a woman up front to make like you one way, but you another. So, all right, y'all. All right, so this is the hangover. They'll deny it to the hilt in this energy. This is that swindler. Swindler. He'll swindle you out of your drawers. He'll swindle you out of your anything. He's a swindler. He's a con artist type of energy. Okay, he's the hangover. He probably gets drunk and high and all kinds of different things. This is the memberships only included. Okay, so it's a rare form. This person is in rare form right now. I don't know if this is your divine masculine, but this one is in rare form. This one here. All right. This might be you. This might be the karmic. Okay. It says, I'm happily married, but not an observer. Well, they've been doing that lately, y'all. They've been doing that. They've been really doing that. And we don't really know why they do that, but if I'm copying the divine feminine, if I can't be like her, this is a change. This is the model. This is the game changer. You are the game changer, divine feminine. You are. This other person is not the game changer. Okay. No means no. If you said no to this divine masculine, it means no, and you mean not to go back with them. And this is the flamboyant. You're gonna let it be known. This is the showstopper. You're gonna stop this show. Okay. This is where it's gonna end right here. Okay. Because this is a third party situation. This is them bear it all. This is Friday, the field. And this is come to life. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is backstage beauty. So he might be seeing all kinds of different people. This is setting the record straight. So you're gonna set the record straight on this situation. Because he's a player, a number runner in this energy. Okay? And you're gonna shake this off. Because that's what we do. We shake off nonsense in this energy. Alright, we shake it off. We don't play that. We ain't gonna play it. We ain't been playing it. We ain't gonna start today. We ain't gonna start today. All right, so let's see what's spending on this swindler. See what's spending on the swindler, on the going deaf on the swindler. What else he got going? The page of coins. Still, his money is small. That's why he's swindling you. He don't really got much money. He's swindling you because of money. Look at you, divine feminine, looking cute with your nice little outfit on, and that's him swindling you. Page of coins. All right, talk about you. I compare her to you when I F her. So he compares you to her when he F's her on the parking ticket, on the four of wands energy. Okay, I compare you to her on what's spinning in this world. Yeah, in this world I live in, I compare y'all sex because she naked here. Y'all sex. See if you better or she better, if she could do it better, or you could do it better, or who could do it better. And men do that, and that's terrible. All right, let's talk about the Nirvana, the game changer, on the flamboyant. No mean no. All right, that's talking about the queen of chalice, the queen of emotions. So she's very emotional about him boating off, doing different things. She's also, Wells is in this energy. So, it's really big emotions in this energy about how she feels about him in this energy as well. So she still has emotions for him, and he will, may, or might come back in this retrograde energy because of how his supply is running low. Because he's deceptive, self-deceptive in the head in this energy. You know what I mean? This is the walking and think. He walking and thinking about what to do next. Okay, this is the page of chalice, the page of cups. This is the emotion, the lack thereof, because this is the setting the record straight. He don't got no emotion to set this record straight. He don't got nothing to tell you, oh, I'm with a karmic, or I'm doing something else with somebody. I ain't got the nerve to tell you that. He don't. Not the nerve. No nerve to tell you that. He ain't gonna be loyal like that puppy and say, oh, I'll help you get out of the water. Are you drowning? I can help you. He's not gonna be loyal to tell you he gonna come and rescue you and make things right and commit to you in his energy. You know why? Because he's gonna bolt right back out. There's a chariot card right at the back. That's what's spinning in this energy. Okay? That's what's spinning. And that's how he's feeling. So he falls asleep on the beach and gets third-degree burns. That's how. Okay? He ain't got no job. He botched the job. Okay? He gives the page of pentacles, the page of cups, triumph of lies, third party, three of swords, heartbreak, and there's some challenges in this energy. Very much challenging him because, he's blocking his blessings, and he'll block your blessings if you let him, by letting him come back. Okay? If you where you was beautiful, you'll start turning like I don't know what. You start looking because the reconciliation is not going to be what he after. Okay, he after what he could get, resting and retreating with the hermit. Okay, he trying to see what he could get, asking for your forgiveness, play like he want happiness with you and a family. Okay, he want to play house like friends with benefits. Okay, you don't want to play friends with benefits with nobody. Come in hot and passionate about sex and love making, and then turn around and be back outside the door, back out here with over here underneath the fat the bacon is outlawed underneath there with them having a celebration. And if you would like to ask any questions, please put them in the comment section below. Also, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. It's free. You don't cost you nothing. Hit the like button so you don't miss the next upload or the next live, any of that. If I don't have any more questions, I'm going to catch you guys later. I'll hold and wait until, but if not, this has been the walk and think, the fly and from. I'm better, no comparison. No, we right, exactly. I know all of my divine feminists that's over here. I know exactly, where you are. You guys have been staying on the throne. Y'all have been fighting through the journey. It's not easy. Nobody said it was going to be easy, but guess what? They did tell us it would be worth it. And as long as you stay on the journey and keep swimming in the journey, guess what? You can always win. Win, win, win. So, you guys, this has been the walk and the think, and the fly and the from, or the from and the fly. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Hit that bell notification along with that thumbs up. Namaste. Now I must go. Bye, guys.